you know, it's late actually. But I read this book by John Steinbeck, a lesser known book, a lesser read, widely book. It's not read as widely as his other books like Of Mice and Men and East of Eden. I read Of Mice and Men, The Red Pony, and what else? I think The Pearl. Did he write that one? And The Pearl. I read a few of his books, but To a God Unknown was really something that caught my eye. When I finished it, it was like well, I was gonna talk about sacrifice, and I'm not. Of course, I'm not gonna ruin the book for people who potentially want to read the To a God Unknown. I think that's one of his better works, actually. To a God Unknown. He's got a kind of style that's like really um, how do I say this? It's I wouldn't say antiquated, but his writing is slower, more. And I wouldn't say nuanced, but there's something about the writing that's just like um, it's totally Americana. It's totally Americana. It's like back in the day in like the 70s, 60s, probably before that. I don't know. I don't know the era, so I don't quote me on the era. But like it's a very nuanced, um, kind of. It's a very good quantifier of time, especially from the era that he writes from. Is indicative of a time in Americana, well, in America, that's very Americana, that talks about like all these catastrophic events that affect the American history, and I'm not here to talk about the book actually, so whatever. But the main theme from that book is sacrifice, and like so, that's why as long as I have money, uh, enough to besides cigarette money, which, yeah, I know cigarettes are bad for you. Thank you. We all know that. You know, we all know that. You don't need to tell me. But other than cigarette money, I find that I'm trying to spend as much money as I can on salads, and walking, trying to go out and walk every now and again as much as possible. And it's a really huge, it's getting to be a